Hey everybody, Jammer here. This is the Spitter Swell Beer Review.
Hey everybody, this is Shagdog, and I agree.
You agree that you're Shagdog.
Oh, the Spitter Swallow Beer.
Hey Shagdog, I got the last of my Alaskan beers.
Oh, the 49th state. I thought that was Arizona.
Nope, it's Alaska. And the last of my Alaskan beers is the Aphrodisiac. It's a 13.4 ABV beer with 50 IBUs. It is a whiskey barrel aged Imperial Oyster Stout. I know you're impressed, right? You're super impressed that I have something like that.
I had an oyster stout a couple weeks ago.
Oh, did you?
The Abita one, remember?
Ah, well, why didn't you wait to do this with me?
I didn't know it was oysters.
So anyway, this is brewed over 3 bushels of fresh Alaskan oysters.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it's aged in whiskey barrels, Old Fitzgerald's 8-year-old barrels, and it's conditioned with Peruvian cocoa nibs and Tahitian vanilla beans. Shagdog.
Oh.
So should be interesting. I was hoping to share this one with you, but unfortunately, you never come down to actually do beer reviews.
Hey, I was there in Florida. You should have brought it over.
Yeah.
Hey, Jammer, I'm doing Imperial Milk Stout by Deep River Brewing Company. They're out of the Deep River.
North Carolina, what?
Clayton, North Carolina.
Clayton, North Carolina.
Yeah. This one is considered a beer advocate, or on the can it says a cream stout, but it's a milk sweet stout, Imperial milk sweet stout, 12.8%. And I got something on mine too, Jerry. You want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of weird. I can't read it.
I guess I'm gonna have to cut that. I didn't
Even
cut it. But,
even zoomed in, I can't read it because the paint on the can is like retro. They made it so it looks like it's got chips and stuff. You know?
Do you have it online? Maybe you can find it online.
Let's see. Oh, it's right there behind me on my screen, but I can't read it. See that orange thing there? But that's okay.
Well, you can't turn around and look at it anyway.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's not going to show on your screen.
Right. And it's cut off too, so that's okay. It looks great. It's like 5 paragraphs worth of stuff there. Stuff about beaver lodges and beaver logs and beaver and lots of beavers. All right, let's get into it.
Beaver's good.
Yep.
Shagdog, I did not take everything off the cap. I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to keep it just the way it is so I can keep the bottle. Nothing on the inside. I don't know what the BA score on this is or yours either, but
on yours, Untapped, it wasn't on Beer Advocate, no score. Yours on Untapped is 4.11 out of 5. It says 50 IBUs and 13.4%. Mine's 12.8. It has 4 out of 5. Circles on Untapped. No IBUs mentioned, but I'm sure it's in there. I lost my head real quick.
Your head.
Yeah, you can smell the alcohol in this one.
When you said lost your head there for a moment, I thought you actually lost your head.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, mine, man, go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay, well, I'll go with the look first. Definitely dark. There might be some red hues playing in there a little bit with light. The head quickly dissipated. And on the smell, definitely getting like a nice cream stout or milk stout smell in there, but it's a lot of alcohol, a lot of sweetness, almost an alcohol-y, more alcohol sweet than anything else. Alcohol and maybe a slight malty barley smell in it. I can't really smell it. It's kind of alcohol-y. Maybe a dark fruit smell in there with the alcohol.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Shagdog, mine, my friend, it does have a little boozy.
That's what I had.
It's in there, but I'm getting the rich Peruvian cocoa nibs there, you know. I'm getting those, and then I'm getting that wonderful Tahitian vanilla fragrance. The aroma of it is just wonderful. Um, I'm also picking up like a little whiff of the sea. You know, it's like a little salty air type smell. All I know is I'm under its trance right now. I mean, aphrodisiac. It's getting me, in tune with, wanting to, drink this down, put my mouth on it, and get going and drink it down. Uh,
I was gonna
yeah.
say also, it's a good thing your wife left all that aphrodisiac you're drinking there.
Well, when she gets back, we'll have some fun. How's that?
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and get into mine there,
My
Jammer.
color, Shagdog, is deep, dark, and the head quickly dissipated, but it was a beige head. It's still lingering right now, but it's gone. It wasn't much of a frothy beer to begin with, but it's been kind of a little froth, but not much. Anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh,
I didn't even look.
Shagdog.
Oh,
This is smooth, my friend.
well,
Smooth.
smooth.
Yeah, it does have the booziness, but man, is it smooth. I do. All right, so I taste it. My nostrils actually clear up. The congestion or whatever, clears the nostrils out real quick with the alcohol.
Well,
And then all of a sudden goes right here, and then it gets to the chest, and it just with its warmth, and just goes down the whole entire length of my body there,
your
down to my
esophagus.
toes, and but surprisingly, Shagdog 13.4, and I would put this right, man, 9.5, 9.8.
Well,
It is so smooth and easy to drink.
you think
I'm
that's the
under its
barrel,
spell, man.
the barrel oak, whatever they got? And isn't it wine cask or something too? Or
This is Old Fitzgerald.
is that a ship that sank? What's
It's
that?
whiskey barrels.
Oh, okay.
It's a whiskey, Old Fitzgerald.
So that one doesn't say anything about wine cask or anything, right? And maybe that's the other beer you're gonna do today. Maybe.
No, this has the cocoa in it. The vanilla's there. It's got a nice, like almost a slight mellow coffee flavor, roasted flavor, and then you got a little salty ness at the end that kind of just rounds it out and gives you that oyster. I guess the oyster,
Yeah.
saltiness or whatever. But man, it's so surprisingly smooth.
Hmm. Now
And
mine
to
is
do a split screen. You can't do go away from your page. You have to do split screen.
what are you talking about? Split screen.
Take and open up a separate window.
Oh,
put
you're
it
saying
side
I
by
was
side.
freezing. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're split screen. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know. Ever since they came out with that stupid, enhance your screen with bright or whatever contrast, all that.
Really nice, Shagdog. I'm telling you.
Yeah, this
Really
one's
nice.
dark, like a dark fruit, like a dark cherry or something.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of chocolate. The or not whiskey, because they didn't say this is bourbon beer, I don't think. But yeah, alcohol is definitely there. It's kind of thin though, for you think but it is a milk stout, imperial milk stout. So I can see why it might be a little thin with the milk stout part of it, maybe. Not super thin, maybe right below medium mouthfeel to thin and a thinning or fleeting medium mouthfeel. How about that?
Squeeze it for all it's
yeah.
worth.
I got a little bit of the warming thing you had too. Not that it's bad, but mine went down like this. It didn't go all over down here. It went like over here under my tits or something.
Mm-hmm. Do you milk them?
No, but look at this beaver. You got that beaver, right? That beaver's mean, That's like that beaver just got pounded. But then you go to this little tiny beaver.
Pounded by their enemy. It's
Look
like,
at that.
oh, that's after the pounding.
That's-
After.
Yeah, that's probably what the beaver looks like after you pound it a while. That's wild before you get the pound of beaver, right?
Yeah, all frustrated, upset, and mean.
Looking at you angrily, and then you pound that beaver, and then
smiling real big and bold.
Oh, happy for a few minutes at least.
I'm a happy beaver.
Yeah. Or that's the communist beaver.
Until you leave the toilet seat up.
Comrade beaver, and that one's yeah. Deep water.
You didn't hear me, did you?
Leave the toilet seat up. Yeah. I heard you.
You didn't touch it. I was like, oh, did that go past you?
Oh my God. Yeah, that's why do we have to put the toilet seat back down? They want it lifted when we piss so we don't piss in the seat, right?
Right.
But then they want it put back down. Well, why can't they put it down? I mean,
technically, I can understand it because when you flush the toilet, bacteria flows up from the water splashing and goes everywhere within a 8-foot or 6-foot radius.
Yeah, I thought about that. And I did a test.
If you keep your toothbrush on the sink nearest to your toilet, you're definitely getting some poo on your brush.
I tested that theory, and it's not true because I put a Q-tip right above the toilet as it's flushing with a big, large turd in there, and then I took it to a place to get it tested. There was nothing that said it was clean.
Well, then here's another gripe.
I'm just playing. I've heard that though.
Here's another gripe when you're talking about. My grandmother at one time had one of those cushion toilet seats.
Oh yeah.
I hate those.
Yeah, I don't like those.
You sit on that cushion, it sticks to your ass and all that kind of stuff, and you can't move.
Especially in summer, a little hot.
You might be, yeah, exactly. And then you might need to really kind of, grind down, go, to get it. And you're trying to maneuver, spread those buck cheeks a little bit bigger so you can get it out. Because it might be one of the huge ones, huge log that you've been up there just festering and fermenting. And yeah, you definitely have some issues there. You know what I'm saying? And it sticks to you, and you can't
without
do it.
representation.
And then the other one is when you're the other, what is that other one? The split, the one that's really round. It's not, like the little. It's not like almost oval, or it's just a completely round circle toilet seat.
Oh, it's not like it's not oval. It's round.
Yeah.
It's like a kitty toilet seat, basically.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, I'm sitting on a round toilet with a round toilet seat. And, it sounds like it's logical. Yeah, it's round, blah, blah, blah. But in reality, it kind of sucks because,
Yeah, you don't have a lot of room for mistakes there. And, I had a toilet seat like that. And I was like, man, this is like the kids' toilet seat. And when I got a new toilet, I got a bigger toilet. I was like, because that was a kiddie's toilet seat, man. It was like for little kids. That was round.
Shagdog, this is very delicious, very easy to drink. I'm glad I let it age for a couple of years from the time I purchased it.
How many years has it been?
At least 2, right?
Has it been that long? Wow. The years are flying by, man.
Yeah, I tell you, I saw a video just today of a little old lady that was like 102. And they asked her one of the things that she thought was she should be able to tell her younger self, and that is, if time flies by so quickly,
Yeah.
To make sure you, if there's something you want to do or places you want to go or whatever, go out and do it.
Yeah. Got to make memories.
Of course, she put a little what they call that qualifier in there, and that is if it's something you want to do and you can afford it.
Right, that's the qualifier. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do for cheap. I mean, you could go to state parks
for sheep. Are you into sheep?
Cheap. I didn't say sheep. for cheap. You can go to state parks. There's stuff around your state, but if you want to go,
well, the state parks are getting expensive too because they're charging them more now.
You can find other places though, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places to go to, especially. Let me tell you, if you're up in say Pennsylvania, New Jersey, there's a lot of waterfalls and parks in there in that area. And even in Georgia, there's waterfalls and stuff like that.
Oh, especially like go up towards North Georgia, yeah.
You got Ruby Falls or whatever that is, and what's that other one? Or Ruby, is that Tennessee or something?
Yeah, all those areas of West North Carolina, North
caves,
Georgia, Tennessee. Yeah, I don't go in caves though.
Oh man, you should. It's really enjoyable.
Oh, I'm gonna grade my beer, Jammer, since we haven't graded it yet.
You haven't even described yours.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, I missed.
Yeah, it's a little bit of dark cherry taste, slight chocolate, slight coffee, a strong alcohol, which is
mine's rich with flavor, Shagdog, but it's mild in the sense of the brashness of the alcohol, or even a bitterness or anything. It's not bitter at all. There's a slight little bitter there, but it's so mellow and easy to drink. I'm
this
just
don't have any bitter. The alcohol taste hits with this one on the back of my palate as soon as you're about to swallow it. Then you taste that alcohol up front. It's like kind of thin, and you get a little bit of that chocolate, a little bit of coffee, it's a very slight coffee, more chocolate, but it's not a lot of chocolate or coffee. It's just little hints of it, and then you hit that back, and you get more of that dark cherry, and then the alcohol.
I like sweetness. The idea of that, the cherry and everything, like you're talking.
Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, for being 12, mine's like 12.5% or something like that.
For not being bad. Mean beaver.
For being an angry beaver, yeah.
Well, I tell you, Shagdog, what grade are you giving it?
Yeah, I'm going to give this one for what it is. I think if it had a little bit more robustness to it, I'd like it, but it is a Imperial milk stout, so it's not going to be too robust being a milk stout, right? So I'm going to give it a B plus, but a swaff. B plus and a swaff.
What did you say mine was supposed to be?
As a grade, or
no, the style, because I think this would be an Imperial Stout myself.
It is an Imperial Stout. According to Beer Advocate, it just says American Imperial Stout, I believe, but Untapped says it's a what the fuck they say?
Oyster Stout.
Oyster Stout, yeah.
Well, I can tell you, I've had oyster stouts before, and this is one of the best ones I've ever had. And you know what? 49th State Brewing, I tell you, when I was there, I had several beers. I brought several of them back with me. Remember, I did some reviews on them. I brought a 12-pack back. And let me just say, we're not a 12-pack. I brought a 6-pack or something.
A mix six.
Yeah. And let me just say, all their beers were really damn good. I mean, it really was. And I was really impressed with the breweries up there in Alaska, because almost every one of them had great beers. Yeah. Every one I'd stop at and get a beer, or I'd taste one of the breweries' beers that I bought at the store or something like that, and I was like, man, just blown away by it.
Don't tempt me, Jim, because every time I think about winning a lotto, I'm like, maybe I'll be a snowbird, go back to where I lived upstate New York, Florida, New York, maybe Carolinas, Tennessee, fall and spring. Now that you're talking about the great beers in Alaska, I'm like, man, why not go for the gusto and just drive around the whole country and drink beers all over the place, right?
Well, I'm going to tell you, if you go to Alaska, I'm afraid you might become a statistic, one of the ones that disappear,
Nah, I think I'd be all right.
Your military background will save you, is what you're saying?
Never.
Because there's so many people that disappear up there in Alaska.
I never had any Arctic training, although when I was stationed in Fort Hood, Texas, one time we got an ice storm. That was about my Arctic training out there trying to put tents up in the ice. That's kind of stupid. But yeah, I don't think I would get a bodyguard for one thing, and then I'd get one of those. How the Coast Guard thing go out in the ocean. You got the locator thing. I'd take that with me too.
GPS.
Coast Guard wouldn't be able to get me though if I'm in the middle of Alaska, right?
Well, they do have the ones for skiers and stuff.
Okay,
Anyway,
there we go.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give this a straight up A, and I'm gonna give this a swallow and 3/4.
Wow.
I think I've never given a swallow and 3/4.
Most impressive.
Yes, very easy to drink. It's actually very clean on the palate. It's not much.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the little warming sensation still there, and the flavors of the cocoa and the vanilla, the Tahitian vanilla and the Peruvian cocoa nibs,
Right.
linger on your tongue and in your palate there. It just feels really nice and tastes really wonderful. It does have a sweetness, but it's not off-putting or anything, or cloying or anything like that. It's very easy to drink. I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance to try 49th State Brewing's Aphrodisiac, whiskey barrel aged Imperial Oyster Stout, 13.4 alcohol, 50 IBUs. If you ever get a chance to try it, definitely grab this one and try it. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, this one actually is getting better as it's getting further down the glass. I can't believe how good it is. Actually, I might have to raise my score, I think.
I tell you, this is really enjoyable.
And I don't like high ABV stouts either. I'm not a big fan of Imperial stouts. Some of them are okay. Yeah. This one's kind of thin. It's not strong or robust, but it's actually nice now that I'm more than halfway down the glass, I guess.
Well, this has the coffee roasted flavor, but it's very mellow and easy going. It's like if you took some, you had those, what do they call them, mellow mushrooms? The ones you're just relaxed and you're easy going. Hey man, this is really nice.
What the hell's a mellow mushroom?
It's a pizza joint.
Oh, you gotta talk about a different mushroom. Okay.
I'm just saying, it's very easy, mellow, and I really enjoy it. I think that most people would probably enjoy it if they like stouts, and if you like, if you're not afraid of high ABV.
These are the days I miss doing beer reviews with you together, because you can be getting half of this.
And you could be getting half of this.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then you'd still get the same amount.
But, we would still not be doing beer reviews too much together because you live in a different part of Florida than what you used to. So how often would we have gotten together? Yeah.
Well,
maybe once in a while.
I think that, you would enjoy it and you would love it. And, very enjoyable beer. Not disappointed whatsoever. I was hoping I would not be disappointed. If I remember, I paid a pretty penny for this bottle.
I raised my score. Still swallowing half, but instead of a B plus, A minus. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. And see, I'm still squeezing out beer. I mean, it's like I let it sit for a while, and then all of a sudden I tip it over and put it in there, and I get a few more drips.
This is one of those ones you shouldn't grade till you get more than halfway done.
Yeah, I mean, that to me, if you grade it before you've had at least half the beer, I think you're doing a disservice to the brewery and and to the viewers. Especially
a strong beer, because you got to get your palate adjusted to it. You might be like, whoa, that's like strong. But then after your palate gets used to it, and you're like, oh, okay, that's...
Now, Shagdog, I will tell you that I do feel a little numbing sensation. It does affect the lips a little bit.
Oh, really?
And the fingertips and toe tips.
So you're getting a buzz already or something?
Yes, I'm getting a slight little buzz going on. Empty stomach, I will...
I got a slight buzz too.
Disclaimer, empty stomach, 13.4, getting a little bit of a numbing sensation now, as I'm closing in on the last little bit of the beer.
Nothing in your bottle still? Oh,
no, I keep flipping it over and getting a few drops.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You're squeezing it like an orange or something. Yeah.
But overall, I'm telling you, it's a very delicious beer. I don't know what they do. Maybe it's the weather itself. Maybe it's the fact that it's so cold up there when they're
They're,
brewing it.
they're
The
bored. They're like, how can we make this better? Nothing to
well,
do with Alaska. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Now I went there during the Iditarod, and I went to the Iditarod, all that stuff. Now I wouldn't mind going back during the summer months and experiencing it when all the greenery and flowers
Yeah.
and everything is a bloom and is vibrant and
I heard they
fragrant.
have a lot of bugs up there.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, think about it.
Gnats and
What,
stuff like that.
when my dad was stationed in Seattle,
Oh, he was what? Fort Lewis, which is Tacoma, actually.
I don't know
There.
which fort, but he was stationed in
Was it Army
Seattle
or?
Air Force.
Oh, he is Air Force. I don't know. He might be a little base by there.
He was air traffic controller.
Oh, here's to your dad in the service.
Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. Here's to your stepdad in service,
Hey,
the mole rat.
and here's to me.
Yeah, here's. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to disclude you. Disclude you.
Yeah,
Exclude
yeah. I didn't do nothing really much in the
you.
Army.
Disclude you. Where did I get disclude you?
Disclude.
Disclude you.
That's a
I
good
created a new word. Here's to discluding you.
You got Google eyes, now you got discluding you.
Yeah, I'm discluding people.
I didn't do much in the Army. I did a little bit. I got a couple stories to tell or whatever, but
Yeah, but they're all about you and a bunch of hookers and
more
fights.
that getting injured.
Yeah, you injured. Yeah, getting beat up by some guy because you turned around and insulted the prostitute.
No, it was a prostitute. But yeah, a pool table injury. Whole bunch of stuff.
Pool table.
Yeah, they're getting rid of a pool table out of the barracks. They put it on a flatbed, and there's like about 12 of us carrying this damn big ass pool table upside down.
And the cue ball hit your finger.
No, they get it on the flatbed upside down. The pool table is, this fucker's heavy, and they're like 3, 2, 1 because it's heavy. They're like, go. So I go. I forgot to take my hands out. My hand went under the table with the rivets on the flatbed.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, I had skin. I'm surprised. I had slight scars for a while, but they're not very visible now. Very tiny scars. But they put cherries. What do you call those strip things? I didn't need stitches. They just put the strips on them. But cherry strips or terry strips or whatever if I could call the thing, Jeff.
Yeah.
And but that shit hurt like hell, though. I'll tell you that. It was just one hand. As soon as that hand got there, I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
And they kept going. They're like, my arms going. Arr! Good thing they stopped. But I was like, yeah, that hurt. It could have been worse. Good thing they stopped. I could have
you could have lost a finger.
Oh my god!
So many women would have hate you. You couldn't have fingered them then.
I still had another hand, but yeah, that was my right hand, my good hand. Yeah.
No fingering for you.
But I was trying to go with that whole before that.
Your finger or butt?
No. My Army story is what I'm telling you is like when I told people, they asked me somebody at work one time asked me, oh, you're old. I'm old, some young guy. You worked at Walmart your whole life? I'm like, no, I've done this, I've done that, done this, done that, all my different things. And
actually,
you're like, wow, you've done a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. When you really get down to it, amazingly or unamazingly, depending on how you feel.
Yeah.
You've done quite a bit.
Yeah, I've worked.
You've lived many different lives within the life you've lived.
Right. I mean, I worked at different places. I didn't excel at any of them, I don't think. But
I don't know if you would say it didn't excel. I just say you maintained.
But yeah, I mean, I worked, Army, juice plant, customer service for a long distance company, customer service for a bank. Very short period of customer service for inbound sales for Verizon. That was very horrible. Corrections for 14 years. What else did I do?
Wow, I thought you did a lot more.
DoorDash for 2 years.
Man,
Army for 5.5.
Man, I thought you did a lot more.
Paperboy.
Paperboy. I'll be honest with you. I didn't paperboy. I wasn't a paperboy, but I did go out and sell what they call Olympic or Olympic. You know those ads.
Ozempic.
No.
Oh.
You know those ads when you were a kid in the comic books that you could sell greeting cards and stuff like that? Olympia or Olympic greeting cards?
Yeah, no, but
you could collect points or you could get cash. And if you collected points, you get prizes. If you look it up, you'll see it. They'll show old ads and stuff like that.
How long did you do that for?
I did that when I was 12, 13 years old, or whatever like that. I in a lot of ways, I was a natural at it because a lot of the neighbors and everybody was buying greeting cards from me, and I was collecting I went for the money. I didn't go for the freaking prizes. Sorry, I went for the money. And I think I was better off going for the money. They probably didn't like it because I went for the money, but I sold a lot of greeting cards, and I went for the money. And then after that, I worked grocery store. At the same time I worked at a grocery store, I worked at Walgreens.
At the same time?
Yeah, at the same time.
You're a multitasker.
Yeah, I was all over the
Walgreens
place.
must have been horrible, huh?
I worked 40 hours at the grocery store and then worked 20 to 35 hours at the...
Was Walgreens horrible?
Walgreens really wasn't all that bad. I mean,
most times I'd go into Walgreens, it'd be one person working, and they're out there stocking shelves. Oh, I'll be right there. It's the register, and like you're waiting on them.
I was stocking and doing all kinds of things in there, and sometimes I would actually do a register work, but most of the time I was just stocking and stuff.
Oh.
And what was horrible about that is, after working all day on your feet on concrete, and then going to another job and working another so many hours on concrete. So now you're basically standing for 16 hours, 12 hours.
How old were you when you did this? Was this during the summer years of your high school, or was it right after you graduated?
That was right after I graduated, yeah.
Yeah, I don't do six. I did 16 hours when I worked for the state, and that's one of the big reasons why I quit that shit too.
And then I did some car sales. I did insurance sales.
Not all the time, but yeah. Yeah, I know you did car sales. You sold me that car, man, that one time.
Yeah. Yeah, that Pontiac Aztec, right?
That was a nice car. I tell you what, I like that truck. I remember we test drove it. I test drove that shit. It was nice. It felt almost like a SUV, but almost like a minivan at the same time. It was a weird feeling driving that thing,
And they were going on about how you could hook it up to the camp.
The tent on the back, yeah.
I mean, in reality, they had a lot of. I mean, granted, it wasn't the most beautiful car or anything like that.
I thought they looked cool, unique
and cool, in some ways. But yeah.
I remember I saw some dude. I was working over there at Accent for the long distance, sprint long distance. I went across the street to the convenience store, and somebody pulled up, and two old couples in it. And I'm like, hey, oh wow! And I saw it before, so I'm like, hey, how much you pay for that? And they told me how much. And I'm like, wow, I love that vehicle. Yeah, it fucking looks awesome. Pontiac Aztec. I think GM needs to come out.
And I'm not sure about this, but you may have to correct me. Did Mr. White on Breaking Bad have a Pontiac Aztec?
I never watched Breaking Bad, Jammer. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes. I couldn't get into it.
Utilize it.
I mean, I'll try someday, but I got to be at my very best, I guess, fresh. Did Mr. White on what's the name of that show?
Breaking Bad.
Not Saving Epstein. Okay. Did Mr. White on Breaking Bad have a Pontiac Aztec? Yes. Walter White drives a light green Fern 2004 Pontiac Aztec.
When you're talking, she's talking too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't need to talk if she's telling the story.
Who sounds better?
Out of friendship, I will remain silent.
That's fucked up.
Look, that beer, that Imperial Oyster Stout, whiskey barrel aged
Cleaned
stout,
your glass, huh?
only had that little bit of residue.
Oh, yeah, and your glass looks shiny and clean from all the alcohol, probably. Huh?
Now think about that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's some residue.
Hey, let's see if I got a couple more
Look
drops.
at that.
Oh, I got a couple more drops.
You see that?
Yeah.
There's some residue.
Oh, why does it have residue in it? That's weird. What's that from?
That's proteins.
Oh.
Yeah. That's chocolate.
Well, if you did this to the can a couple times, tipped the can back and forth a couple times, would have taken care of that, or?
That's actually tastes chocolatey.
Oh, that's the cocoa nibs then.
Yeah.
Oh man, nice. That bottle reminds me of the time we did the Game of Thrones series.
Yeah.
The different King of the North and all those different ones.
Queen of the South.
Yeah, all the, whatever hell they're called, the Dragon Queen. Yeah,
Dragon Slayer.
Yeah,
Dragon Fire.
yeah. I can't remember the names of them, but yeah, I know one was King of the North.
Targaryen,
sure.
whatever.
Targaryen whore.
Slut juice.
Juice.
Hey, are you ready for the next one, my friend?
Yes, I am ready. Thanks for our one viewer still with us. We had like 3 viewers at one time. I am
awesome.
I am pleasantly surprised and thankful.
I am always thankful and appreciative.
And we got one new subscriber this week, Jammer, and I checked out her YouTube channel. She got one video up. I'm like, I can't believe this lady subscribed to us, but thank you, whoever you are. I don't know the name offhand right now, but I mean, she didn't have a beer video. It was like a regular video, so. And the video she had uploaded was from 5 years ago, so she's only one video. So
just to surmise, 49 State Brewing Aphrodisiac. It is a whiskey barrel aged Imperial Oyster Stout, 13.4% alcohol, 50 IBUs, notes of chocolate, whiskey, and ocean salinity. Let me tell you, people, if you get a chance to try this one, don't delay. Grab it today. Drink it. You will not be disappointed.
You got a script written or something?
No, that's me. On
closing at the beginning, almost down here, and now you got like, don't delay, get it today.
That's me on the fly.
Oh my God.
Add a little alcohol.
Maybe
and I will flow.
Maybe you belong in advertising.
Oh, when you think about it, I had a lot of different advertising campaigns that I've talked to you about.
Yeah, and I'm good at advertising, writing stuff, like coming up with ideas, but on the fly,
camera, yes,
I can't do it. Like on the fly, writing it down, thinking of it. If I got
that's ad-libbing and improvising. If you
quiet
can do
space,
anything.
Quiet space, I come up with some good
That's
ideas.
called an insane asylum.
On the camera, on the spot. Sometimes I might have a moment, but
you don't got what it's got. You're not even hot.
What's hot is hot, and what's not is not.
Yeah.
When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not.
Prophetic words from the great Jerry Reed.
You know what? On the Scooby-Doo episode, when Jerry Reed was on the Scooby-Doo, when Scooby-Doo, because I never heard the song before, and Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, the way they're doing it is totally different than the song. They're like, when you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. So when I heard the song eventually, I was like, that doesn't even sound like the same thing that Scooby-Doo and Shaggy was doing. I was like,
oh, Jerry, I joke about it because he had a lot of funny, humorous songs, and it kind of comes off as being kind of like just a parody,
Yeah.
But then he has a few very poignant and very loving and very thought-provoking songs, and it's like, man, he was an artist. In the word, in the description of artist, he was an artist. I mean,
oh shit.
He just didn't. He had many different layers, just like everybody does, like an onion. Many different layers. He just had one that had the humorous and the funny, and then he had the one that was like the serious and more thought-provoking, more loving, more caring, more energizing, more. I don't know the phrase that I'm looking for, but and the thing is, Jerry Reed if you ask a lot of different artists, they will tell you Jerry Reed was very talented in writing, and not only writing, but just in the phrasing, the phraseology of his songs and writing and so forth. Yeah, you can't beat a good Jerry Reed song.
Yeah, I never really got into Jerry Reed. I don't even know hardly any of the songs, if any. When you're hot, you're hot.
She's got the gold mine, and I got the shaft.
That one I can regularly. There were some other songs they played.
The Bird.
Smoking the Bandit, right? The Bird is the bird. The word?
Talk about the bird. He bought this bird off this people at the bar because it could talk.
Oh.
And he was going to make a fortune and everything, and then the bird flew away because it was imitating Willie Nelson and all these different people.
Oh, wow.
And the bird flew away and went back to the owner, the previous owner.
That reminds me of the time I was drinking a Willie Nelson beer, and you said, "Yeah, doesn't even play. He's got his family out there. They're mostly singing. He does a little bit, but he's sitting there." And that person commented, "You don't know Willie Nelson. He's still."
Yeah, you talk about people getting violent. I mean, I'm just stating a fact. Willie Nelson.
Well, and you said in the video what you heard. You didn't say you knew it for sure. What I've heard. And that guy just went off like, "Oh, you're wrong, pal." Look, got all angry and stuff.
And I like Willie Nelson. That's the funny part about it. I'm not saying anything against him. I'm just saying that.
And I went back and checked, and you said you heard. You didn't say I know for a fact or anything like that. You said you heard. So
and later on, I was validated because they said that it doesn't really play much anymore. He does occasionally sing on some of the songs and play a little bit, but for the most part, his family does everything else.
But he's got to be going soon. You think Willie Nelson will be one of those type of people? He dies and they don't announce it until like a month later.
Let me tell you right now, Willie Nelson and Keith Richards both have survived.
Keith Richards, yeah. Even Mick Jagger for that
Keith Richards is a big Merle Haggard fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a big Merle Haggard fan. And I would imagine he probably liked Willie too, but I know for a fact that he liked Merle Haggard.
Yeah.
Because he said in one of the documentaries that when album came out in the 1960s, 70s that had Merle Haggard in it. Merle Haggard had an album out, whatever. He would scoop it up as quick as he could.
Merle Haggard was part of the Highwaymen too, right? Chris Christopherson, Willie Nelson. Was it Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard? I don't know who was all part of the Highwaymen.
Yeah, I think so. Merle Haggard was.
Was Johnny Cash one of them? Let's Google
Johnny Cash was one of the Highwaymen, yeah.
Who were the members of the Highwaymen?
The members of the Highwaymen include Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson, Willie Nelson, and Waylon Jennings.
Oh, Waylon Jennings. Yeah. Not Merle Haggard. Merle Haggard wasn't in it. He could have been, though.
Yeah, he could have been. Merle Haggard did Poncho and Lefty with Willie.
Chris Christopherson, can you name a really good country song by him?
Me and Bobby McGee and Sunday Coming Down.
Oh, did he originally do Me and Bobby McGee?
He wrote it.
So Janis Joplin did it later. Okay.
Yeah. And then he wrote Sunday Coming Down, which Johnny Cash did.
Did he perform?
He did perform both of them.
Oh,
but
okay.
Like I said, the people who made it famous was Janis Joplin made that famous, and then Sunday Morning Coming Down was Johnny Cash.
Yeah, it's always a shame if someone could take your song and make it famous. That's like the Come On Feel the Noise. I don't know who the fuck sang the original. Slade sang the original, and I've heard it after. I like the Quiet Riot version better.
Oh yeah, I do too.
But I've heard the Slade. And I would have never heard of Slade. They had one hit in the mid '80s, mid late '80s. Run Away.
Run.
But that was after Quiet Riot came out with Come On Feel the Noise. Otherwise, I would never heard of damn Slade.
Yeah. Oh, we got a comment there, Shagdog.
Oh,
Brews.
open the beer already. Have we done drunk it already?
PA, we already drank the
Yeah.
beer. I mean, we
cut your
opened
own
it
trying
and
to get
drank
it
it.
away.
I just put the cap back on it because I was like, I want to keep the bottle. It's one of the
You would
last
like
beers
that
I had
Imperial
from
Stouts.
Alaska.
Imperial
And it
Stouts,
was a
you get
delicious
that-
one. So, hey, and this was 13.4. This should work into your catalog of different high alcohol beers, shouldn't it, PA?
Right,
If you get a
and
chance to try the Aphrodisiac, man, try it.
Mine was
I'm telling you.
12.8 on the big beaver there, the communist-looking beaver.
It was great. I was surprised. I didn't even. Fact is, it's 13.4% alcohol. I didn't even notice it. It was just a slight warming sensation in the initial sip. After that, it was just I felt mellow the whole time.
I thought you said the alcohol went all through you.
Yeah, it went from all the way down to my toes, yes, and fingertips. But like I said, after that, that was it. I just maintained from that point on.
He
After
did
the first-
maintain. I'll give him that. He maintained.
Yeah. Insane in the maintain. Yeah.
Insane. Oh, yeah.
Very delicious, very easy going.
Yeah.
Man, flavorful, all that. Yeah. It was.
13.4. 13.4 in the year the Black Death hit Norway. Hey, what year did it hit Sweden? Yeah.
Sweden has Swiss cheese.
Switzerland, Jammer. Switzerland.
Oh, sorry. Sweden is different, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Betty White knows Sweden.
The Swedish cheese.
Betty White, she was
Sweden has
Rose Nyland. Rose
same
Nyland
as
knows,
same as Swiss cheese
Sweden.
actually. Their holes are filled.
Well, well, let's be honest. You meet a Sweden girl, you'd fill her holes.
I tell you what, I met a couple Icelandic girls when I was in a station in New Jersey. They didn't get the hit of them, but they all look like triplets, but they weren't related. But I swear they were looking like triplets. Yeah,
Man, I tell you, there were some hot women there.
they looked like ice queens. They had nice ice blonde hair, and yeah,
Gorgeous.
they were going to college there in New Jersey.
Yes, I allow them to go to college. I allow them to dictate all night long.
Darla, how am I dictate last night?
Yeah.
The buckwheat, spelled dictate, Dictate, and can you use it in a sentence?
Ate.
I'll tell you, Darla, how am I dictate last night?
Ate.
That's my favorite little Rascal joke.
Yeah. Easy to drink, man. I tell you, I couldn't believe it. Easy
Yeah.
to drink this Aphrodisiac.
Wish I could have done with that one, would you? Yeah.
I'm telling you, Shagdog, you would actually enjoyed this one because it was
Yeah.
smooth.
I think
Mellow.
if I let you have this one, you would have pounded my beaver.
I don't like the sound of that. To be honest.
You would have pounded down my beaver on that. You would have chugged my beaver.
I don't like the sound of that. Oh, well.
All right, Jerry, I'm ready for the next one. We said that
All right,
like
let's
20,
do the
20
next
minutes
one.
ago. Let's do
PA,
it.
if you get a chance, join us. Everybody else, come back. We'll be back
Come
in a
back.
few minutes.
All 2, 3, 4. Hey, and more. 2, 3, 4, and more. We'll see you in a second.
Out the door.
Bitter swallow beer review. Hey,
Yeah,
that's like
Jammer.
a good, hey, Shagdog. Good strong beer to start off. Yeah, we got another strong one actually coming up. Right.
Yeah, that's right, my brother. From
We'll see you in the
another
next
mother.
one. Hey,
Take care, Sharon. Spiritual beer.
Shagdog. I heard birds.